the live stream. Let me get DoorDash up here and everything of that nature. We got DoorDash and Uber Eats going tonight. DoorDash looks, oh, I can schedule until freaking 9:30. We're going to go till about 9, but I'll just overschedule just to be safe. Fire that up. And then we also got Uber Eats going here. Grubhub, I could fire up. It's just I don't really ever see anything on there. So it's not really worth my time. But happy Friday, everyone. John Wick Gaming, welcome in. We're streaming on the other phone tonight, so hopefully it's a little bit better quality. We got an order right off the bat. It is not good. $8 for 8.9 miles, not good. $13 4 miles, but it's a shop, a double shop, so we're not going to do that. Okay, off the bat, we get a really good one here. $20 for 29 minutes of work. It is an order and pay, so I just have to call in and put the order in. So, well, DoorDash, I'm sorry about that. Decline offer. Pause orders. All right, welcome in, everybody. We've got Shackman in here. So great to see you live. Having a bad day. Hope you're having a good day. Well, hopefully we could turn that around. Crystal, welcome in. David, welcome in as well. Tamara Ann, welcome. John, welcome. Ryan, welcome in as well. What's the strat for multi-apping Walmart, Spark, and Uber Eats? I would just fire them up and see which one's giving you the good stuff there. Edward, welcome in. Christian A, welcome in. Lauren, welcome in as well. Drop those likes, guys. Hopefully, this will help out. I do hate to do this, but I do have to go on mute right off the bat because I did get an order and pay. So I'm going to call this in, and yeah, let me just call this place real quick, and we'll place this order. It's an order and pay, so basically I call it in, and then I go pick it up and pay for it there. But I gotta call it in first. It said it's gonna be $20. Let's call this place Pizza Cafe. It's a 9-minute drive. All right, I'm gonna go on mute real quick so I can call this order in. Drop a like. Press 1 for takeout or press 2 for reservation. Drop a like. I'm on hold. Just waiting. I have to call in an order. Oh. All right, we placed the order. Welcome in, everybody. We are here. Michael, welcome in. Jason, welcome in as well. Daniel, welcome in. But yeah, already making me sound like a freaking weirdo. I had to place this order. I called in, and the first thing is a Beast Man pie, and I was like, "Can I get a Beast Man pie?" And she's like, I don't really know what that is. We don't have anything like that. So yeah, they don't have a Beastman pie. All right, we are off here, folks. Did you see the gift I sent? Oh, jeez. The radio's on. I did not see it. What? Did it come in as like the gems thing? But I didn't see it. Let me see if it. But I'll still drop a juicy for you. Juicy! Shackman Productions. Let me fix my thing here, guys. I always forget to set this up properly so it's not shaking and everything while you guys are. But I'm going to pick up not a Beastman pie. I don't know what's the deal with that. What's the fastest way to get there? I don't really know. I've never driven from here. But no, I didn't see the gift. It must not have gone through, but 1 second here, folks. Let me get this set up. All right, should be good there. What? That light was like 3 seconds. What? One person got through. I mean, not to start from over here. But we do have a guest here tonight, folks. Mike the Mike has returned, I found. Not dead, okay. Coming in with a donation. Productions! Josie! Thank you very much. But, yes, I appreciate that. I guess I don't know how, because there's like this little rubies thing next to it. I don't know what that is. YouTube always adds some new features in here that I can never quite understand. But yeah, we gotta go get this order. She said it was like 15 minutes or so, so I'm hoping it's ready. They're not gonna get their Beastman pie. I did contact them and text them that I'd said there's no Beastman pie, but they didn't get back to me, so they're just basically going to get a pizza and a Caesar salad and waffle fries. Even though they did order 2 pizzas, but no Beastman pie exists. Why does Uber Eats do that? Tony, welcome in. Drop those likes, y'all, if you have not already. Gary, dropping $10. Long time no see. Welcome in. Coming in with a $10 donation. Gary. Juicy. We got another one, Michael. We got a train rolling through town here in the morning. Michael, thank you very much. Gary, thank you very much as well. A chugga 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 chugga. All aboard, Gary. And a chugga 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 chugga. Jesse. All aboard, Michael. There's police officers. Josie! There's a new law that you can't have handheld devices. I don't know about handheld microphones, but Josie! I'm sure there's probably some law that I can't be driving and using my microphone. I don't care. Oops, this is not the right lane. Yeah, these orders are always interesting. The fact that I had to hold right off the bat when I called is usually a sign that it's probably pretty busy there or there's a lot of orders being placed. I hope this person's okay with the fact that They only got one of the pizzas they ordered, but Uber Eats be doing that. Yeah. Sir, we saw you with a pink microphone. Um, Care to explain yourself, what your intentions were with that said microphone? I was like, how else will the juicy train know when to roll through town? I mean, come on, that's just you kind of answered your own question there, officer. But yes, happy Friday, everyone. Feels good to be out here on a Friday. I'm gonna set a pretty big goal tonight. I'm gonna do 4 hours and try to get $150. A lot of people might be like, "Well, that's not possible," because it's like what, $36 an hour, 37, a little over $37 an hour. So, yeah, that's our goal. Happy Friday. Welcome in, Kevin. Bought a Tesla, so I want to take advantage of DoorDash, but it's been really bad lately. At least you don't have to spend money on gas. That's a big big plus with how expensive gas is right now. Thought I'd brighten your day up with a donation. I appreciate that. Heading to Cali. Interesting. Wow. Well, yeah, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Brightens my day. I hope I can brighten everyone else's day here. Free charging at work. That's clutch. That's the win right there. Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing some DoorDash without paying for gas. That would be great. Raining, yeah. A rainy Friday could be possible. We could make this happen. We could make it happen, folks. I mean, it's like 37 an hour. Stranger things have happened. And this is a $20 order. We started at like 450. Once I was able to call and place the order, it was 450. So we're about 4 minutes into our shift already. This $20 order is going to help. I mean, I don't mind these order and pay orders. As long as you call ahead and you're like 10 minutes out from the restaurant, it's like a 10-minute wait, like maximum there at the restaurant. Like last time we did that, it was like a $26 payout, and I was there for like 35 minutes. Or like the total order took 35 minutes. So it's not bad. I could do these. I could do these all day if I needed to. Friday nights though are a little chaotic. They're much longer wait times. But yeah, a rainy day, it's possible. Trucking company I'm with. Get to go home next weekend after being gone for 3 months. Wow. Well, that's going to feel fantastic to finally get home. 3 months. Wow. Impressive. I would not be able to make it. Yeah. Gotta love it. It was like in the 80s and 90s all week and sunny. And now Memorial Day weekend, it's in the 60s, and then the next 3 days are going to be like 55 and rainy. So great timing. Love that. Memorial Day weekend, the time where everyone's trying to get some outdoor barbecues going and have get-togethers, and it's just going to be cold and rainy. I really don't get it. Yesterday, like, or no, Wednesday it was yesterday it rained too, but Wednesday it was like 95 and sunny, and then yesterday was like 52 and rainy. I was like, how does it drop 40 degrees and rain? But I guess it really didn't rain that much in April, so I guess it's making up for it now. Come on, Memorial Day weekend, really? Are we really gonna be in the 50s? Like Memorial Day itself is like 52 and rainy. And it's like 100% chance. It's not like, oh, there's gonna be some coverage. There might be some spots where it's rainy. It's like, nah, it's 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 going to rain. Rain for 10 seconds. Yeah, we got some nasty rain. I went out for a little bit longer yesterday because I saw there was a lot of shipped orders. So I was like, oh, I'll go out. And then it ended up being like way too ugly out. by like 1 o'clock where I was like, I can't even drive in this anymore. Like all the roads were puddles. It was brutal. But yeah, Uber Eats. So this call-in order I put in was, like I said, they had a thing called a beast pie or whatever, beast man pie. Boom! Welcome, Matt. But yeah, they have this thing called freaking beast man pie or something. I don't know what it is. But I called in, they're like, yeah, we don't have that. I've done this before where I literally had a one item order from a place and I had to order and pay it, and I called in, they're like, "Yeah, we don't have that. We don't have" it was like a turkey club, and they're like, "We don't even sell turkey or deli meats." I'm like, "Then how did someone place this order?" I don't know what the deal with Uber Eats order and pays are, but, like, people can place orders of things that just don't exist. Like, what on earth is a Beastman pie? And why can they order that? A Beastman pie's gotta be, like, a meat lovers type pizza. But I'm gonna go in there. I don't if they say it's gonna be longer than 5 minutes, I'll come back out, but I'll be right back. Hopefully, drop a like if you have not already. Thank you all for being here. Happy Friday. We'll be right back. I gotta grab the pizza bag here. I don't want it to get wet. I guess I never locked this. It was ready though. Waiting for us. Big win for us there, folks. It was ready. A Beastman pie. Yeah, what is a Beastman pie? It's gotta be that's gotta be a prank, right? Because I went when you do an order and pay, it basically says like, okay, here's your order. Um, and sometimes they'll like put in a replacement if their thing isn't there. And it basically just said they wanted their item removed if it wasn't there. So it's like Why order 2 pizzas and then if it's not there, you just don't want another pizza? It's like, how does, like I mean, I get if you're ordering, like, a small fry and it's not there, you're like, "Ah, just it's alright, just refund it." But ordering a pizza and then just, like, it's not there and you're like, "Ah, I'll just take 1 pizza." It's a big difference. But it was like, I want the Beast Man pie." I think they just put that in there so I'd have to call it in. And thankfully, I just have to leave this at the door so I don't have to tell them, "Hey, sorry, they don't have your Beast Man pie." They'd be like, "Dang, man, how am I supposed to get through this weekend without my Beast Man pie?" I'm like, "Dude, I'm sure YouTube's gonna, like, demonetize this for some reason because 'cause I'm saying Beast Man pie." They're like, "That's gotta be some kinda innuendo." But yeah, gotta love calling it in and being like, "Hey, can I get the Beast Man pie?" And she's like, "Uh, we we don't have anything called that." I was like, "Oh, um, sorry, wrong number." But yes, welcome in everybody. Thank you all for spending your Friday. We got 53 people in here and 38 likes, so drop one if you have not already. Watching with your kid. She's just so annoyed. Doesn't let us sleep. Oh, I don't have a stop sign. Hmm. Feel like there should be a stop sign there. Not letting her sleep. It's a two-way street here, kid. Yes, congrats on a kid. That's awesome. There's like 15 stop signs on this route. A little rainy street views here with the nice newer phone here. All right. I guess this isn't a too nice and rainy. I did totally completely forget that this phone is on data. So hopefully I don't run out of data. I hope not. I got the cheapest plan. God bless you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. But yes, what a good day. What a good day. 150 is our goal for 4 hours. $37 an hour pace. Gonna be making more than engineers. That's a lie, but anything is possible on a Friday night. And I got y'all here. We're manifesting it tonight, so it has to happen, right? $20 even. It's like $20.09 or something like that, but I'll just say $20 to keep my math easy. Damn, seriously? Gas prices. I think it was 4.50. I'll probably have to fill up at some point today, but about 4.50. Not great, but it's been worse. I've had worse. This one's 4.39. 6.70 over there. Gotta be a that's gotta be a prank, right? I'm not falling for it. It was 6.70 over here. Anything over $5 is crazy, but DoorDash deactivations eventually go away. You got to appeal. You got about you got to appeal, but there is a good chance that it doesn't go away. You got to be pretty lucky to get back on. I've heard people get deactivated and then it's just like it takes like 3 months or something. It's like a 90-day process. But yeah, I can't imagine being in California. Can't imagine being in Cali. I mean, I remember in Hawaii it was like freaking $5.55 when gas was like 2.50 here, like 2 years ago. I can't imagine what it is now, and probably over $7. We got radio dropping $2. Josie! Thank you very much, radio, for the $2. I appreciate it. We're almost at our first drop off here, folks. 2 minutes out. Pretty much time to fire DoorDash back up. Keel got denied. Interesting. How do you read the chat? I just perused over it. I don't look at it. I'm not staring it down and scrolling while driving, but I got pretty good at reading in school where I would just like paraphrase everything because I didn't feel like reading entire books. $7. Dang, that's insane. ShopRite order. Oh crap. $28 and what's the 4 items at ShopRite? I'm gonna take this. Holy crap. I am taking that. It is a shopping order, but it's only 4 items and it's all sushi. Okay, $28.45 for 7 miles. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. So that's a good order. I'll show y'all once I drop this off. Oh, 4. Here we go. We'll be right back. All right. Got that dropped off. First one done. Dude, I gotta take another picture. Dude, I hate Uber Eats so much. Uber Eats is, could I just say Uber Eats is the worst at blocking out background noise? That's awesome. Glad that is the case, and it's not like the other one that stunk. But yeah, I took a picture of the drop off, and then as I'm like leaving my message, like, hey, thank you so much, have a great rest of your day, an order comes up and it's terrible, and I decline it, and then I have to take the picture again and send my message again. It's like, let's just like, it's also another thing, like if you've ever done grocery store pickups on Uber Eats, you have to like scan the barcodes, and I'll be like 5 barcodes in scanning them, and then an order will come up and it'll be like $4 for 17 miles. I'm like, all right, no, I'm good. Decline. And then it's like, all right, you have to scan them all again. I'm like, dude, seriously? Yeah, the phone is nice. This is the 16 Pro Max. I think it's the 16. I originally bought this as my filming phone while we stream, but now the streaming phone is not working properly, so we're using the streaming phone as the order phone, and this is now what we use the live streams on. But it's all um I have to like pay for data on this phone, so I hope we don't run out because that would suck. I think we should be fine. I'm just hoping things don't like slow down. But yeah, first part of this shop is a 4-item shop. Our first part of this order is a 4-item shop, and then we go over to Limoncello to pick up an order. It's all paying $28.45. This is a super easy, in my opinion, super easy order. I mean, the shop is 4 items. It's all sushi, so I'm hoping it honestly goes quicker than like a normal pickup on a Friday night. And if we can get this done by 5:50, right? Yeah, 5:50, we'll be at $48 in our first hour. So safe to say we're off to a hot start here. The red card for DoorDash. Yeah, I would say it's worth it. Get your shopping orders. If anyone knows anything about me, I love a good shop. I love a shopping day. But yeah, our goal of 150 is honestly probably the boldest. It might be the boldest one we've tried. Last shift we did, was it 6 hours? 6 hours, $200, I think. That was pretty bold, but crab walk anytime. Probably not tonight since it's very ugly out. I probably won't bring you guys out in the rain too much because I don't want to destroy my phones. Now that I got 2 iPhones running here, I'm trying to keep them both in check. But maybe on the next nice night, not tonight. A little bit too ugly to be out crab walking on the wet ground. We got Mike the Mike back. That's a big plus. That's a big plus for us here. Crabs like water. That they do. Maybe we'll do a crab walk if we dash down at the beach again this year. Maybe we'll have a because I want to do another dash down at the beach, but I also remember how bad the service was that whole time. So I don't know. Might not be the best choice, but I think I want to do it. Last year we did a 12-hour shift down at the beach. Came away with we come away with like I think it was three. Our goal was 300. We walked away with 304. So maybe we'll do that again this year. A little crab walk down at the beach. But I remember we had a good shift. We made 25 an hour. We were doing earn by time most of the day. And it was pretty much all DoorDash. And we didn't have shops on. We might tap into shops this year if we do that. Smash that like button. Indeed, guys, drop those likes if you have not already. It goes a long way, I promise. Droppeth thy like. But yeah, I think I want to do one dash on the beach every day. That's awesome. Yeah, it was pretty fun last year. I might do it again. Just depends if I'm going down. I probably will go down this year just for a little bit. But I don't remember. I think it was like a random weekday and we still made that much. Like, I don't think we went I don't think it was like a Friday, but I could definitely be mistaken. It might have been a Friday. I have no clue. As long as it's a nice day. I remember we did one order last year where I delivered to 2 people on the beach, and it was a earned by time order, and DoorDash really thought they were pulling a fast one on me by giving me a double no tipper, but the one lady tipped me on Venmo and the other one tipped me in cash. So they were like, "Haha, idiot, he's taking a double no tip. We're just gonna pay him base pay and we're gonna get away with it." And then I ended up getting $15 in tips. I think the order took like 45 minutes, so I still ended up making like I think like 33 bucks for the whole thing no, that's a lie. Maybe like 30 bucks for the whole thing. That's right. I'm going to ShopRite. I was mindlessly driving to Panera, but we're not going to Panera. We're going to ShopRite. We're about to shop right. This is why I do keep the shops on. I could just turn them off, but one, I don't really care about my acceptance rate. So if a shop comes in and I don't feel like taking it, it's not the end of the world. But I also want to leave the door open for some solid shops, solid potential shops. Let's put that back there for the limoncello order. And let's go into ShopRite and shop the right way. Boom. Use that as their slogan. But yeah, this is why we can't crab walk today, folks. It's a rainy one, but we made it to ShopRite. Yeah, this camera is really nice on this phone. Much better than the other one. The phone really is going up. They really do make the product slightly better each time. Uh-oh, my phone's getting wet. It's starting to act weird. Arrived at the store. What do we got here? Start shopping. We got lemonade. Hello from Australia. Welcome in from Australia. All right, we got avocado roll. Actually, don't know where the sushi is here. That's right here. Got here's the thing. Spicy California. Yeah. Oh, California. See avocado. See that. Spicy crab sushi. No, just eat sushi. Never heard that. Okay, oh, she's not here. Wait for them to respond. Uh, Go get the lemonade that they ordered.
which of course is on the other side of the store. Nothing like 3 things of sushi and a big old jug of lemonade. The thing that does suck about this order is that I couldn't find the sushi. And it's on one of 4 items, so it's gonna kill my shopper rating. I mean, who just orders a sushi avocado roll? I've never seen that before. Literally just avocado. That's insane. Just the avocado wrapped in lemonade mango. Where's just regular lemonade? There we go. All right. They submitted a substitution. Salmon avocado. I know that's there. Much better than just avocado. That's insane. Avocado and rice? Where's the substance? Yeah. All right. Off we go. That's good you guys are saying there's no background noise. I don't have to worry about the music playing. All right. Salmon avocado sushi. I know that's in here. Oh, someone came in and grabbed it. Let's go. There's one left. All right, I'm gonna put you guys in the pocket for 1 second. Actually, I'll just hold you like this. What's up?
You scanned your freaking shopper. Of course, I can do that. One. Cash. Select payment type. When you scan your shopper card, use pin pad to complete transaction. Use pin pad to complete transaction. Thank you for shopping at ShopRite.
Go on. All right, we've returned. The laziness of people here. And that's just crazy. That's just crazy. Take the Samaritan and push this back here. Thank you. Come on, people. That's just like next level lazy. Just putting it in the middle of the road is crazy work. I parked over here. You have to get your car inspected to sign up for Uber Eats. I mean, you got to get your car. You got to get your car inspected. Period.
All right. There we go. Off to Limoncello. Hopefully, it should be much easier to drive through town today because it's raining and the streets closed, but not too many people are out and about on the streets, I'm hoping. Let's do this. Somehow I'm already going to be late, even though I was in that store for like, what, 7 minutes? I need to get it inspected again. I think as long as you show proof of inspection, like if you take a picture of that and send it in, it's pretty good proof. Baby, here I am, a man on your scene. But off to Limoncello. We got to finish this order in the next 20 minutes to be 1 hour in, which would be just insane. But let me pull up this order here. This is what we're working with right now, folks. $28.45. One is a 4-item shop, and the other is a limoncello. It is 2 drop-offs, so it's not like I'm just going to the same customer. You guys know how much I love a good old-fashioned same customer drop-off. But I do know how to get the limoncello. Miss regular JB videos. Unfortunately, I won't be making videos for a little bit. I did get a new job, so I've been enjoying that. I do just enjoy going live right now. Not really in the making video kind of time frame right now, but come out here and go live when I can. 'Cause I do love getting out here and dashing. I mean, so easy, but you know, I wasn't gonna do this. Wasn't gonna do DoorDash forever. I was starting to get fed up with these gig apps and stuff, and creating YouTube videos was my married life. Married life's been good. Really not too different. I always say it's really the exact same thing, except people ask you, when are you gonna start having kids? It's like, don't know. Also, if anyone knows how to fix this happened like yesterday, I think. The average miles in range and my miles just went out. I guess it was probably a fuse blew. I don't know if there's an easier fix to that. But yeah, that happened. I don't know if anyone knows how to fix that on a Honda Civic. If there's anything I could mess around with and fix right now, I would love to hear it. Philip, welcome. Welcome in. Oh, it wants me to go that way, of course. Does not register that the street's closed. Completely forgot about that. Baby, here I am, I'm a man on your scene. Gotta love that. Still thinks the street's open. It's not. And that's probably why I'll be late to the pickup, because it's not the right way. That's kind of crazy. Chicken parm and mozzarella stick. Song of the week. It wasn't stuck in my head until I went into ShopRite. They were playing it. It's like, all right, ShopRite, I see you. It's always like when I go into pretty much every time I go into a store and do a quick shop in one of these lives, there's always a song playing and it gets stuck in my head. It might get stuck in my head the rest of the day. I don't know. I also could have definitely cut through that alley. That would have been a much easier way. Off to Limoncello, where they got mozzarella sticks from a fancy restaurant. Practice and make people uncomfortable when they ask about babies. Yeah, I mean, they're coming, just don't freaking rush us. Like, my family doesn't care because my brother has 3 kids. So it's like, my family really doesn't care. They're not rushing. They ain't rushing us. Dude, DoorDashers, man, in this town. DoorDashers in this town get a bad rep because they do stuff like this, dude. You're not allowed to park there. You're just in the way. You're not supposed to park there. You're supposed to park and walk like the rest of us. That's why I say it's always difficult to dash in the summer because of the streets being closed because they got to park and walk. This guy just said, I'm going to park in the street all day. Like, that's not the solution, man. All right, let's go quickly run in there. I'll keep you guys in the car. It should be ready. Open. Expecting that to be open. That smells good. They got a chicken parm family style. Still don't understand why we would be penalized for an order that we're there on time, but we have to wait. I mean, that was like a 2-minute. That was ready when I got in there, but when I arrived at the store, I was on time. When I confirmed the order, I was not on time. $6.45 for an extra 4.5 miles? Absolutely not. Ma'am, you can't, ma'am, that is not the right side of the road. Oh. And then you got people doing this. This is another reason why I limited the amount I go out, because that is not the right side of the road, ma'am. That is the wrong side. I mean, I guess she probably thought it was a one-way, but it is not. That is not a one-way. Ma'am, you're on the wrong side of the road. But the good thing is the college is out, so less traffic there. I mean, you don't give anyone a look, this person's trying to go left and they can't because that person was in the wrong lane. Come on. I let you go in front of me. Yeah, I let her go in front of me. That's the funniest part. Oh, I wasn't supposed to go this way. Dang it. I went the wrong way. That is on me. I was too busy laughing at that lady, not even realizing that I was the one that needed to turn. Ah, crap. That was a big oopsies. Let's go down this way. It'll be all right. Dude, how many DoorDash orders are they going to give me that are bad? $6.55 for 6.1 miles. Come on. What are we doing? All right, I fixed it. I went down an alley. Whoopsie. At least I wasn't on the wrong side of the road. I just missed a turn. Because that lady was on the wrong side of the road, she got me distracted. I was like, well, no one's going to be able to turn left because she's just not on the right side of the road. I'm not realizing that I'm the fool that also has to turn left. So we can blame wrong side of the road lady. PSA on Mike the Mike, yeah. Let me give a holla at her real quick. Let her know. That was not smart. All right, our first drop off is the sushi. The longer of the two drop offs is the limoncello. I'm just hoping we can get it done. This first drop off is at 5:40, so as long as the second one is less than 10 minutes, we're going to be an hour in and have just shy of $49. Man, it wants to give me an order. $9 for 6 extra miles. We're not doing that. Olaf from the casino. Welcome in, Dasha from the casino. Best of luck to you. We're here in rainy Pennsylvania. Sending the good vibes your way. Get us a win. All right, where are we going? All right. All right, I'll be right back. It's crazy because now I have to look both ways when I'm crossing a one-way because, you know, you don't know when somebody could be coming down the wrong side of the road. But yes, welcome in from the casino. We got people DoorDashing. We got people in the casino. We got people at home. We got people from their W-2s. What a great experience. That's why I love going live. We can get anyone watching from anywhere. I don't think this is going to connect to the Wi-Fi or to Bluetooth, so hopefully it doesn't get messed up there. But yeah, 7 minutes to our drop off. We'll drop off at 5:48. That'll put us at 1 hour and be at $49. So safe to say we're off to a very good start. Thanks to a $20 order that took us 25 minutes. And now this $28 order that takes us 35 minutes. Very, very nice. That means we need $101 in 3 hours to get our goal of 150. Very possible. It's possible here. And we got Mike the Mike here. Mike the Mike just brings the good luck. That's the thing. Mike brings the good luck. He's rusty. So I told him, hey man, we're gonna try to make $150 tonight. You better freaking step it up. And he said, all right, I'm here. I got you. I said, "You dang right. Yes, you wonder where I've been." Come on, people, move out of the way. I gotta go. All those people in the left lane, I gotta go straight. And we got this light. That'll save us 2 minutes. Unemployment. I'm sorry to hear that. I wish you the best of luck in your employment journeys. All right, 3 minutes. I think in like maybe a minute, I'll fire up Uber Eats just so we have no downtime. 'Cause if we need to get $150, that's going to mean no downtime. Wasn't talking about me. Talking about me? You talking about me? God bless. I guess that's all I can say. God bless. That's correct. Well, God bless to you in your employment journeys as well. I got a job. Actually, why I haven't been posting much recently. I do have something. I hope you find something, actually. Because that's the reason I'm not posting as often, because I got a new job in the video, the social media space. You know autism? I do know autism. My best friend's sister has autism. All right, let's fire up. Let's fire up Zealed Uber Eats. God bless. Hope you drive safe. Thank you very much. God bless to you as well. 1 minute out, folks. Technically, we'll only be at like 55 minutes once we drop this off. $11 for 8.7 miles. No, thank you. This day yourself. Nice. Always good to hear. $33. That's a shop. 25 items. We're not going to do that one. I mean, it's not terrible. That's actually a really, well, it's a good order, but it was $33 for an hour and 15 minutes. That's still good, but that's not the pace we need. I think just already off the first 2 orders, I think we could do better. Dang, Uber Eats does not shut up. Uber Eats stay yapping. What are you looking for? This house right here. Couldn't catch me delivering pizza. Well, thankfully this isn't pizza, but I mean, it's not a bad. I mean, I'd come out here on Friday and Saturday nights and do this. It's good money. I make like 35 to 40 bucks an hour. Can't really pass up that opportunity. Plus, I get to go live and hang out with y'all. Sometimes when you got to make money, you got to make money. You know, if money's there. Don't worry about your. Worry about whatever your. I doubt Thank you. I left it at the front door. Yep, no problem. Have a good one. Still going platinum on DoorDash? No, I am not platinum on DoorDash. That is not worth it to me. I mean, we just got a $28 order. We just got a $28 order that we just completed. That took 35 minutes, and I have a 9% acceptance rate. Like I said, guys, if you just, you got an extra hour or two free. Shop and pay. We're not going to do that. $10 for 7 miles. No, we're not going to do that either. But I mean, if you got like an extra hour or two free, why not sign up for these apps and go out? Just go out for like 1 or 2 hours on a Friday night, 5 to 7. Doesn't have to be anything crazy. Get yourself an extra, 30 to 40 bucks an hour. I really don't see any issue with it. Yeah. Yeah. We got Uber Eats fired up here, DoorDash. I mean, there's some orders we could have taken. $15, 6 miles, 10 item shop. No. That was $15 for 6 mile. Food delivery, I would have taken that. Uber Eats just serving up garbage, of course. $7, 5.8 miles. They're better than $1 per mile, but that's not really what we're looking for tonight. We're looking for the juicy ones. We're not trying to get, take these orders that average $20 an hour. $30, 11 miles. That's not bad, but it is a shop. 16 item shop and a Chick-fil-A pickup as well. No, that estimated to take an hour and 15 minutes for $30. Nah. It's not really gonna excite me very much. Why we wait? Wait. I did this last time and I had some people comment like, "Oh, why don't you just take the $20 for 8 mile or $20 for 11-mile order? That's pretty solid." And then like 2 minutes later, we got a 24 for 10-mile double going to the same person. Which one? $33, 1 hour shop. I don't really want to do a shop on a Friday night. Keeps trying to send me shopping orders on a Friday night. We're not trying to do shops. $22 for 22 miles. Again, that's a lot of miles. $14, 10 mile. No. Live on the East Coast? I do. $20 for 18 miles. No. I mean, come on. And it's a shop. One of them's a shop. It's a double, too. Going to dang freaking Coatesville. I'm not going out there. Orders aren't good. All right, next up is going to be a good one. Hear me out. It's going to be a good one. $13 for 7 miles. $15 for 7 miles. Double. No. $13, 7 mile. No, because it's going out in the middle of nowhere. We're getting a little picky, okay? $9 for 11 miles. No. $21 for 14 miles. No. All right, we'll take this one. $20 for 7 miles. But I think I'm going the wrong way. Screw it. We'll do that one. $20, 7 miles, double. Not deliver to the poor. I'm not taking I'm not taking orders that are make me nauseous. If an order makes me nauseous, I'm not taking it. No, thank you. I'm doing all the apps. I got the order we just took was Uber Eats actually. $20, 7 mile double, 37 estimated minutes. Not great. I don't know. Should I keep DoorDash on just in case we get something better? Or does that crazy work? This is Lorenzo's Sons and Pizza. I don't want to go to that because it's in the middle of town. So I'm just gonna fire DoorDash back up and just see if something better comes my way. If something does, we take it. If not, it's all right. But if we get like a $27 for 10-mile double, I'd rather have that. But yeah, there's a lot of good orders out there. The thing that happens is what they'll do is they'll pair a good order with a bad order. So that's when you get your $15 for 8-mile orders. Then they try to do another one where it's like, oh, here's a catering order, $16 for 12 miles out into the middle of nowhere. No. Maximum welcome in. Dude, getting a catering order at 9% is crazy. But it's also a bad one. But so they'll send you a good order with a bad one, and then all of a sudden no one takes it. So then they try to get cute and send a little bit better of an order with it, and then no one takes it. So then all of a sudden they're like, all right, we'll just pair up these two really good orders. And then someone like me takes them. $13 for 6-mile double. We're gonna roll with the $20 for 7-mile order we have and just hope for the best. It is a little bit less than $30 an hour pace. Made it to platinum. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Dude, why didn't you go? There's literally no one coming. Now we have to wait. Clearly, this person was looking at their phone. This person was not paying attention to the road. Gotta give them a little honk, Well, yeah, let's try to. It said 37 minutes. Let's try to do it a little bit quicker than that, Put you back to gold. Ugh, that's insane. People stink sometimes. Yeah, that's why I just I friggin' double, triple check whatever their instructions are because I'm like, dude, if someone leaves long instruction list, you got to get it. You got to get it down to a T because if you don't, then they're going to be the ones that complain. Doesn't want you to be platinum. Hey, it's all about getting those numbers. If you want to get up there, get the numbers. I like to be down here at the low acceptance rate. Like I said, the only thing I keep high is my customer rating, just because that's all that really matters. And not unassigning too many orders. I'll decline orders left and right, but I'm not gonna take an order if there's a chance I unassign it. Just to make them learn to read. Jeez. We got a Why is there a pigeon out here in West? What the heck? I've never seen a pigeon out here. Bro, it's like New York City. The dang pigeons. Oh, there's a parking spot right in front of the restaurant. Oh my goodness. How rare is that? All right. Let's see. Do we got pizza in this order? Of course we got pizzas. All right, I'll be right back. Drop those likes if you haven't already. Where's the pizza bag? Welcome back, everybody. Open the app to stay online. Well, your app crashed, so I got to come back in here. All right. Verify order. Order verified. All right. Let's go to Lorenzo and Sons. That's complete pickup. Come on. Messing around with all these questions here. Now, I could pull what other DoorDashers do and just park. I can't read it right now. I apologize, but I can get to it in a little bit. But I'm just gonna do what other DoorDashers do. Screw it. They park on that little side off there. They put their hazards on. No one ever questions it. I do it. I do it. Someone questions it. So let's see. Let's hope it doesn't happen this time. Because if this thing's a fat pizza, man, brotherly love pizza, sauce pizza. Okay. She said. Oh. This is the place with the 30-inch pizza. So it doesn't look like they ordered the 30-inch pizza, thankfully, but I think you're technically allowed to turn this way. The gigantic, yes. I'm hoping it's not the gigantic one. Oh, you said the customer didn't follow directions. I did see that. Food sitting in the lobby, and the nurse came down and took it to the 4th floor. Quality rate is a 1 out of 10. Dang. There's a one customer can't bring it down that much. I don't know. That's a little. That's low. Gigantic pizza. I could probably take down a gigantic pizza as well. Ooh, check yourself. Everybody. Oh, I used all my data, guys. I don't know about that. I don't know how to do that. Oh yeah, you can't even park off to the side now. They don't even let you do that anymore. Oh my god, dude, you're taking. Dang, they really put the barriers out there. Jesus. Oh, this is gonna be such a pain. Oh, you guys are gonna have to stay in the car for this one, but this is gonna suck eggs. Let me tell you. All right, I'll be back. It's pouring down right now. That's actually not too bad, but I don't want to get you all wet. I'll be right back. I'm back. All right. Start with our kitchen. Take a photo of your bag. There's my bag. Uber Eats. Yay, like it? Thanks. Always make me confirm my bag. Is this all still working? It said I ran out of data on this phone. Which I know. What year is it? Am I right? Complete pickup. Jeez. Dude, I could have just like stayed in the down church. Oh dang. Oh, are you serious? This guy's dropping off right here? You're just not allowed to do that, but okay. He takes up the entire alleyway. That's insanity. Second floor. I don't even know how to do that. All right, we're back. Sorry about that, everyone. So spend
Samantha.
$20 to get more data here.
Second floor.
Oh. All right, off we go. Let's do this. Welcome back, everybody. I had to buy more data. Freaking nerd alert. But yeah, streaming runs through a lot of data, and this phone, the reason this phone is on limited data is because I don't use it that often. So I had to load up. But thank you to Michael and Gary for your $10 donations. Your $20 total donations helped keep the stream alive. So there we go. Putting that money already to keep the stream alive and not have to switch it to the other phone. That's not as nice and not as fun. Because the sound is poo-poo on that one. A 13-minute drive into another town, but yeah, I mean, we should drop this off at 6:31. We accepted it at, I don't think I got it. Okay, so that's gonna take 31 minutes. Wait, 6:31. No, that's gonna take 39 minutes to make $20. Not ideal. I mean, it's $30 an hour, so we'll take that, but it's not the pace we're looking for. We need to do a little bit better than that if we're gonna hit $150. Luckily, the first hour definitely helped us out a little bit. So this will bring us to like $69 in about an hour and 40 minutes. So that's crazy. Very crazy. Very good start to our day. But yeah, we still have to make, after this, we would have to make $81 still. $81 in 2 hours and 10 minutes. Right? No. 2 hours and 20 minutes. Sorry. Let's get another $20 order after this. I'm pretty much just going to be looking for $20 plus orders tonight. So yeah, if you see me declining like an order that's $18 for, 10 miles, you're like, oh, I would have taken that. There's a reason for it. I'm trying to do $20. Anything over 20 bucks. Unless it's like a $18 for 5 miles, like single order, then I'd be like, yeah. But since it's a Friday night, most of the orders are going to be doubles. So anything under $20 is going to be tough to accept because it's going to take probably about 40 minutes on average to do an order. I mean, the first restaurant, we had a 5-minute wait. The second restaurant, we didn't have a wait, but I had to park and walk because they closed all the streets down in town. Also, update, I probably will lose service back here. I normally do on my regular phone. This phone might be different, but I usually lose service back here. Are you platinum? I am not platinum. I have an 8%. We're down to 8% acceptance rate. And I like to keep it that way. Yeah, I mean, when it's busy, I normally only go out when it's busy, so I don't really have to worry about scheduling. And I'm picky enough where the orders are usually pretty solid. As long as you get a little picky with it. Also, no peak pay. What are we doing? It's rainy. It's a rainy Friday night. There is clear and obvious a lot of orders out there. Just throw a little dollar peak pay or something. I feel like peak pays come pretty rare. I know that they have that thing we were talking about last week where it's 50 cents per order if you're platinum, which honestly, that's a solid perk. That is a good perk. Finally, platinum is getting some good perks because you get access to all the best orders and you can schedule Dash anytime you want. My market, I get $20 plus orders at 9%. And then the like what was I saying? I can't even remember. Oh yeah, and I can dash now 85% of the day. There's like an 85% chance if I hop on DoorDash, I can dash now. And the times I can't, I don't really want to be out because there's not enough orders. But yes, Crystal, I did get the ship tip from last time, and it was $13.85 from the order that we did last time. So whatever our goal was, we did end up beating, I think, or we were like right at it. I forget what it was because we ended up being like $14 short, and I ended up getting like $13 to $14 on the tip. So whatever our goal was last week, I think we were pretty much right at it. Thanks to Shift. But I will say, whatever our total is today, I did get like $35 in like added tips from previous shipped orders today. So we can add that to our daily total as well. Plus, I did work about 5 hours, 6 hours today already. So should be a nice little payday of a day. But yeah, the plan I ordered is 15 gigabytes. The reason I keep running out of data is because I use this phone for Grubhub and like Instacart. So I'll just have it on when I'm doing, other orders, and that just blows through the data. And then I also use Spotify and I don't download the episodes like an idiot, which I should probably just download to listen to. That'll probably save me some data. I guarantee if I look at my data usage, it's probably all going to be podcasts. Driver knows. So like shipped orders, like I've had people tip like 5 minutes after the drop off, and other days like it's been like I said last week. Last week was like what, May 16th, I think we were out dashing. I had gotten a tip from April 23rd. So like someone could tip anywhere from 2 minutes and immediately after the orders dropped off to like a couple weeks. So it kind of sucks, but it's also kind of nice. Like on days like a Sunday, if I have off, like all of a sudden I'll see, oh, customer added a $17 tip to your order, and I'll be like, oh crap, just made $17 sitting here. So I always say like going into it, like when I go out for like, I usually do 3 hour, like 2 to 3 hours on Monday. That's usually my longer of my shifts. It's just like that's when I have the most free time because companies are usually settling in. They're not like firing off projects right off the rip. So I usually work like 2 hours at my other job, and then I do like probably 3 hours there, 3 hours door dashing, and usually I'll do shipped, and I'll just try to do as many orders as I can. And I'm like, I already know today is not going to be a good payday. I have to like come to that conclusion because later on in the week I'll get added tips. So like my hourly rate increases over the week because like Monday I'll go in and do like 6 orders, and all of a sudden like no one tips, and then all those tips come in throughout the week. Keeps you, yeah. I like it. I like doing different because it's different every week, and that's like the same thing with doing like shopping orders. It's different, I'm not just going into Chick-fil-A and picking up a bag. I'm not just going into, you know, a pizza restaurant picking up a pizza. It's like I'm shopping. What's today's shop? Diapers, wipes. And then it's like, okay, what's my project today? Oh, it's freaking a gym or something. Or oh, I gotta do this company here. So it's like, it's just nice to have a variety. It's not just the same thing where I go pick up Chick-fil-A orders at lunch. I do earn my time. I make $20 an hour, and then I go edit the videos. It's like it's less of a long, draining, mundane day. But the tip baiting ordeal makes me nervous. I think they got rid of tip baiting. I'm not positive, but $12 for 27 miles. Come on. What are we doing here, Uber? If I'm not mistaken, I think people aren't able to get rid of their tips anymore. I think you can only increase the tip. I don't know if that's true. I heard someone say that. I don't want to like go out and say that that's happened. $12 for 18 miles. Uber Eats is already 6:30. They've given up on good orders. But we are 2 minutes from the drop off. I might as well fire up DoorDash right now and get something going because Uber is not nice, not funny. $22 for 18 miles. That's probably the best they've done. What are we doing here? Am I tripping? Sometimes I like might be the only one that knows. Sometimes I feel like when I'm driving, I'm the only one that knows that a green light means go. You know, I feel like sometimes I'm losing my mind. Big concerts in Philly? Not that I'm aware of. I'm going to see Jack Johnson. I don't know when that is. I don't know where it is. It might be in Philly. It might be at Camden, actually. But yeah, I'm going to see Jack Johnson. I think I'm going to. I think that's really it for concerts. I usually go down to Nashville and see a concert, but we're taking the trip this year. We're not. We're not going to see a concert though. You posting a while? How's it going with the puffins? I would love to see some Arctic puffins. We actually did just help my mother and father-in-law book a Iceland trip, so that was fun. I helped them with that. Minimum pay you'll take for an order. I don't like to do anything under $7 personally. Okay, let me go drop this off real quick. Barnacles. I'll be right back. Turn these off so they're not as annoying. I might honestly stay in this area. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should we stay in this market? We're in a different market. We normally get some good orders in here, or we could dash back to the zone that we were just in. See back on. Thank you very much. Yeah, I've been trying to get back into it a little bit here and there. ShopRite, $34, 15 miles, 48 items. I'm not doing that. Uber Eats coming with a $9 for 5 mile. We do. If we complete one more delivery, though, on Uber Eats, we get $4.50. So that's pretty solid. So we got to keep that in mind. Yeah, this quest goes until 9 o'clock. So pretty much our entire shift. Look at that. One more delivery, and we get $4.50. So if we get a good, like, double order here on Uber Eats, that'll pay the bills. That'll pay the bills. I might see what's available in this market, because why not? Why not? Let's see what's available here. It says it's very busy. You know, why dash back to the zone just so we have that tough traffic to deal with and the tough town parking to deal with? Let's just see what's available in this area. Get ourselves a nice $28 order here. I'm going to call it $27+ order. Well, Uber Eats doesn't count. I meant on DoorDash. $27 plus order. That's what we're calling it here. $27 double, and it's going to the same customer. I mean, unless Wait, let's see what. It's a $24 double, but it's a freaking shop. This one's $25 for 16 miles. That's kind of enticing, but it's going into Coatesville, and I really don't like that area. Jack Johnson, July 4th. Interesting. I like him. He's nice and calm. You know, he's nice, calm music. I was wrong. $12.25 for 5.5 mile double shop. No thanks. You know, that $25 order would have been good because I would have gotten an extra $4.50. But the problem is that area is terrible, and I'm not going to get any good orders out there. And that's not just me being like, oh, I'm not going to get good orders. I'm not. McDonald's, $6 for 3.6 miles. No, thank you. Come on. Where's that $27 order? It's in there. It's just gotta come alive. $15 for 8 miles. Take me back into the zone, but it's a double. And it's a shop at Sally Beauty. I am terrible at shopping Sally Beauty. Yes, I have shopped Sally Beauty before. I was not good at it. $15 for 6.9 mile double on DoorDash. No. I might turn off shops just to be safe here. Preferences, shop and deliver, turn those off. Let's just not have to worry about getting shop and delivers. That would be nice. Oh, and then we got to shop and deliver on Uber Eats, of course. Nope, we still got to shop and deliver. I don't understand what that button does. Shopping Ulta and Sephora. Honestly, I'm better at shopping Sally Beauty, I think. I'm better at shopping Sally Beauty than any other store like that. I don't think I've ever done a Sephora shop. I think I've only ever done like a pickup from there. Plaza Azteca, $17 for 15 miles, single order. We're down to a 6% acceptance rate. You know, it's okay. It's okay. We could be a little picky here. We already had $69, so that's a really good pace for an hour and 45 minutes. So we got some room to be picky. $13, 10 mile double. No, and that was actually an Ulta Beauty. That's funny that we said that. That's funny because I was like, I never shopped an Ulta Beauty, and then we get one. And I'm still not going to shop an Ulta order. All right, let's see if Shipped has anything. I'm right by a Target. If there's anything on Shipped, maybe I'll take that. Nope, not at this one. $9, 5 mile double. Come on. This market's not good. $8 for 6 miles. Nope. Yeah, no. There's nothing good right now on Shipped even. McDonald's and one other store. Okay, there we go. I did just go the opposite direction of McDonald's. $18 for 4 mile McDonald's. That's insane. Oh wow, that was actually a freaking move right there. $18. Good thing I screenshot that because no one would believe this. $18 for 4 mile double at McDonald's. Come on. On DoorDash, yeah. Would have been nicer if it was on Uber Eats because we would have got an extra $4.50, but we will take it. I mean, if this thing is ready, it's not, but if it was, that would be insane. Nashville? Oh, I love Nashville, man. I hate I hate going out because there's no like live music. But Nashville, I love going out in Nashville because it's all live music. Pay $20, they play your song too. All right, this is a 5-item order and a 6-item order. This might take a little bit. 3 drinks. Yikes. I'm worried this might take a minute. 1 drink and 2 desserts. Oh god. This might be a hefty McDonald's order here. Look at this. I mean, come on. From McDonald's, $6.55. It's $6.40 right now. Look, I accepted this at $6.38 or $6.37, sorry. And it's estimated to be done at $6.55. That's 18 minutes to make $18. What? Yeah, even if it takes 30 minutes, that's still $36 an hour. I mean, it's fast food, so realistically it should be ready, but it's also McDonald's, so there's a chance it might not be. This is the same place I ate at for 24 hours, and yeah, they still. It's been a long time since I heard loud music. Yeah, I love live music, man. Honestly, there just needs to be more places where there's just a guy drumming his guitar. You know, I don't need a big performance. I just need live music. One of them. Probably in my none of my orders is ready, but well, still have time to do the quest on Uber too. Both these orders are going to be pain because of how many drinks there are. I mean, the one order has 3 drinks. That's insanity. One drink and 2 desserts. Okay. Picking up 6 drinks in total. That's insane. 45 minutes because the app wouldn't give me a worry free on the side. Oh, you got to use that on the side. 45 minutes. That's nuts. Yes, it's 6 total 6 drinks. Like both of them are almost done though. I unlock my car from here, so I'm hoping that when I get here, when I get over there, it'll be easy. But those both my orders are ready, which they're not. But Caitlin, oh, you're good. For Jackson, awesome. Yeah, right here. Thank you. Yeah,
Has like 15. Come back for the other one. Start with the first order. That car. Also, put this in the back. I'm gonna put this in the trunk. Screw it. Put that in the trunk here. Put this for padding. Got it. All right, look at that. We got them back here in this little carrier. This is my go-to. Like I said, I think I was talking about it last time. I had a catering order where they gave me one of those those things that they carry the rolls in, but they gave me for a catering order. I just kept it. They said throw it out when I was done, but I was like, I can just put all my shopping orders in it, carry it out. DoorDash said that or I'll put that ready. See how long this takes. Like French fries and a Big Mac and the rest of the drinks. That's for Katie. Awesome. Thank you. All right, the other one. Nice. Super easy. Easy peasy, folks. Directions. I mean, this person is 12 minutes. What? That's crazy. Doesn't add up. No shot. How are they 12 minutes away? That would not add up to the time estimates at all. That's insanity. Bruh. That's crazy work. Are they dropping off to the same person? Oh, they're like virtually in the same neighborhood. Okay. The houses like are on top of each other. So all right. So reality, it's 12 minutes to basically get to both of the houses. Neighbors having apparently it honestly might even be like the same house. Like, can I preview? Oh, dude, it's literally like 7 houses down. That's insane. 7 houses down is nuts. Got a project? Nice. What kind of project? Yeah, we'll drop this off at 6:57. We accepted at 6:37. So, like, by the time we're dropped off to both, it's probably gonna be like 22 minutes to make $18. So, pretty much exactly what we needed. Put us at $87. Probably closer to 88 because I've just been rounding down with all of our change. So I'm gonna say probably put us at $88.
Go faster. Oh yeah, we made the light. Let's go. Custom party box. Nice. Sounds fun. Yeah, this will put us $88. We'll say 80. We'll say 87 just to be safe. Say $87 with probably like an hour and 50 minutes left. So we would need $63 in an hour and 50 minutes. That's possible. That's definitely possible. I think this could happen, folks. I think this could, and I think it is going to happen. Drop a like if you haven't already. And that's the craziest thing is that I truly do believe that we are going to get to $150 in 4 hours. A lot of people be like, nah, we can't do that. That's not possible. That's why we cherry pick. Because there was a lot of orders that were iffy, you know, they could have been taken, they could have not been taken. But an $18 double from McDonald's going to neighbors, pretty much like 5 houses down, is just insanity. Like, that's just not something you would expect. But hey, it happened. I am honored. This order will kind of put me in a weird spot. I'm not going to be near anything. So we'll see. 150 in 4 hours. 204 hours would be impressive. I mean, if you add the shipped tips from earlier today, we'll be at like, if we do hit 150, we'll be at like 185 for gig work for the day. But like, I didn't do that work during the shift. But so far, for all my shift challenges that we've done on these latest streams, I have been within $10. Like, I've been just shy of $10 or like within $10 of short of our goal. So today we're going to beat it. We're not going to be short today. Because last time it was, we made like we wanted to get 150. I think I ended up making like 137. But then we did get a $13 tip later on from a shipped order. So like technically we did get 150, but I want to count during the shift. And then we did, I think it was 7 hours. I tried to make $250, which was an insane goal, and 39 that day, which that was a craft as well. They've been some crazy night shifts. I love going out and doing this. Just a 4 hour. I mean, Ellen's working right now, so I got, you know, I'd rather do this than sit at home because we usually just eat dinner when she gets home. So it's like, I'd just be sitting there. Might as well get out, get some work in, hang out with y'all. We got 76 likes. So let's see if we can get to 100 likes by 7:15. So 23 minutes from now for 24 likes. What y'all got? If you haven't dropped a like, drop a like. End up trying Indian food. I didn't try Indian food. I actually ended up having a deal for this place, like it was called Three Brothers. I used to eat it all the time. I was going back to my parents' house, so that's why I was working my way back that way, and I used to get that place all the time. So I was like, I'm just gonna get that because Ellen was like, I'm not hungry. I was like, all right, I'm gonna get myself a burrito. But we were going to my parents' house, but she was also babysitting for her cousin's kids, so we stayed the night there, and I was like, I don't really want to get Indian food and then eat it in their house and probably, stink it up because most of the Indian food is very heavily seasoned and can linger for a little bit. So I was like, I don't know if I want to, bring that into someone else's house. But if I was going back to my house, I'd probably do it, or eat it here in the car. So that's the next best option. Because that stayed in my car for like a solid month. That smell. It was good for the first few days, and then I was like, this is really just starting to get on my nerves at this point. And also at this point, I'm pretty much almost back into my market. Rebecca Black. I don't even know if she's doing shows. I hope she's not. 'Cause there's no shot she has good enough songs to be out and about. I just hope for her sake she's not doing shows because I don't think anyone should be paying money to see that. Let's fire up Uber Eats. Because why not? Insert the annoying Uber Eats sound. It's going to be coming in hot, folks. So just a heads up. Nope. Just a request. No. No. Stop giving me bad orders. Okay. 1 second here. 1 second. You want me to drop off at that? Oh my god. All right. You might have to turn off actually. Uber Eats. You're very annoying. $7 for 15 miles. I can't even like think. Oh, you have to shut up. Uber Eats. I can't even think straight. So dang annoying. Dude, shut up, Uber Eats. With your garbage, $6 for 9 miles. Come on. All right, I'm gonna go drop this off. All right. Directions. Dude, I knew it. I knew it. DoorDash, you are dumb. And I knew it. They literally made me drop off at the house. The house the house I was supposed to deliver to second, I just passed to get to the second house. I should have jumped tasks and not followed stupid DoorDash sometimes. But I did take an order. Some people might be like, wait, what? I don't get it. It's $15 for 10 miles on Uber Eats. And the reason I took it is because um 1 second. All right. All right. Oh, wow. The tip went up. $19.30. Let's go. Wait, we just got. What was the original price on that? I went up $1. Let's go. Sweet. Got an extra $1. I'll take it. Puts us at $90 now. Let's go. We'll take an extra $1. All right, but yeah, we got the $15. We got $15, a $15 order for 10 miles, estimated to take 29 minutes. So that's good in itself. That's like a $30 an hour pace, but we get an extra $4.50 for completing the quest. So this is really a $19.50 order for 30 minutes of work, which is very good. That's like a $39 an hour pace. Yeah, I feel bad. The guy was waiting outside in the rain, and I went past him, not even realizing, oh, that's, my customer I'm delivering to next. And then I had to come all the way back around. I was like, thank you, McDonald's, or thank you, DoorDash, for doing that, making that poor guy stand out in the rain. That's how DoorDash treats its customers, of course. It's not just DoorDash. That's a lie. It's all the apps. But off we go. This is how far out we are from the drop off or from the pickup. It's dinner time o'clock. That's when we'll get there, guys. Don't worry. We're and it's a dinner o'clock away. So take whatever that means. Uber Eats, the worst in-app navigation on the planet. I just switched DoorDash's in-app navigation over to Google Maps. And I have found that it does actually give me the best stuff. Uber Eats trying to be cute. Yeah. Dinner time. It's money time. Actually. Are we still connected? Yes, we are. I'm still here. I hope y'all are still here as well. We got 58 people in here. Yeah, both those orders have dropped off. That was easy. Plus, we got an extra $1. They added $1 to that order. And might I say, 17 of those dollars were tips. So that was a very nice order. $2.30 of that was DoorDash. So if that thing was on Earn by Time, oh my gosh, that would have been incredible. But we would have never gotten it on Earn by Time. A lot of orders, I'm always like, oh my gosh, could you imagine getting that on Earn by Time? But I wouldn't have gotten those orders on Earn by Time. I would have taken a double way back, thinking, oh yeah, this was the order. Yeah. They've been better with, like, I haven't had too many issues recently with like taking a double order. Usually I do get double pay, but that was not double pay. So, not sure about that. Can you show the road instead of your face? Not with how my stupid car dashboard is. My car dashboard does not, it's too, like, I can't set up a tripod there or anything, or like a mount. It sucks because there's like nowhere I could realistically put up a phone mount that's not in the way. We're going this way. But yeah. My stupid dashboard. There's like nowhere. The old car, we had a great setup, and I apologize. I had to get a new car. Okay, sorry guys. Had to do it. I had to get a new car. Pontiac was not cutting it. I was spending freaking $2,000 probably I spent probably like $4,000. The year before I got rid of the Pontiac, I spent like $4,000 keeping that thing from basically falling apart. It was not worth it. It was frustrating. A nice, beautiful U-Haul store. Like, if there was a way I could set it up like right here, but like I wouldn't be able to see anything. Like I wouldn't be able to see you guys. There's just like nowhere to. Maybe I can look into it. I'll look into it and see what I can do. Cause like it's either in the way. The only way I could get this thing to be flat where I can film street views is I have to be it has to be like blocking my view, and I can't do that. Sounds weird. Is it really? Might just be because I was in a bad area. Let me try something. It's always like if I go in a dead area, sometimes that happens. Should I worry about it getting too low? No. The apps, all you need to know is we just did a $19.30 double McDonald's order where the tips were $17 and that took us 22 minutes to do. And my acceptance rate is like 7%. So the apps literally can't kick you off for having too low of an acceptance rate because like you are a independent, you're 1099. You filled out 1099, so technically you are like a, an independent contractor. So if you don't want to take an order, you don't have to take an order. But if you do take an order, they can get angry at you if you unassign too many orders, or they can get angry at you if you don't, do the job well. But as far as like taking orders, it doesn't matter. I've had a 0% acceptance rate on Uber Eats before. I think I declined like 135 orders straight one time because I had a shift where I went out and I did 0 orders out of 57. Didn't take a single order for 57. 57 orders came through on my shift. I didn't take a single one. And they had that quest last week where it was like if you do 20 deliveries without declining more than 40, you get like an extra $30. And I did 1 order before I hit my 40 rejects. What am I looking for? Mocha Asian cuisine. I didn't even know where I was going. Uber Eats has such a lot more restaurants are on Uber Eats, I think. So there's like restaurants I've never even heard of. Mocha Asian cuisine. Maybe I have been here before. But the good news is the order should be ready, you know? There's no parking spots though. Nice. Open, we parked. I don't even know if I can show this. I'm sure sure YouTube's gonna flag me for this, but they got like a adult store right here. Spice Tonight, the adult store. Crazy work. They got this right next to the Asian cuisine. 7 items. Woo! We could get a little bit extra on this one. All right, I'll be right back. Let me try something here. You guys can enjoy the nice rainy day while I go fish my phone out of this dead space here. And now I'll go pick this up. All right, we got our order. Let's go. 14-minute drive. Once we drop this off, $15 plus $4.50, $19.50. That'll put us at $108 and some change. We'll say $108 to be safe. I gotta go left out of here. That's gonna be a tough turn, but we're gonna make it happen. Oh, I didn't cut the wheel enough. Oh shoot, I had it. I made it. You honking? Is he upset that I did that? I was, I cleared him by like 5 seconds. Oh, 12 minutes now. So yeah, we'd be at like $109 probably. Because I think I did end up rounding down on that one. So $110 in 2.5 hours, basically. That's insane. For food delivery. Come on. So we would have an hour and a half to make $40, basically, at that pace. It's like a 75. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's a diamond. It's like finding diamond in the rough, basically. Uber Eats orders are a diamond in the rough. Because you could decline like a $5 for 9-mile order. Like, I was going up to that drop off for DoorDash, and I was like, dude, I'm tempted to just turn Uber Eats off because it's just annoying me. And it was just like, boom, decline, boom, decline, boom, decline, boom, decline, boom, decline, boom, decline, and then boom, great freaking $15 10-mile. Not the greatest, but it's only going to take 29 minutes. Pretty much a lot of highways, and I get $4.50 for completing the quest. So $19 for 29 minutes of work. Very nice. And yes, unemployment right there. $110 in 2.5 hours. Very unemployed. Your unemployed friend on a Friday night. Also, saying unemployed to someone that's working at 5 p.m. on a Friday doesn't make any sense. I'm literally working at a time that like 80% of America isn't working. Watch all your videos. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. $2 going 35 miles. That's intense. It's got to be illegal. My worst is 5 for 42. It's the worst I've ever seen. A $5 order for 42 miles. I'm on the grind too. Well, best of luck. Hopefully you get some good earnings in there. All right, off we go. 3.4 miles. We're 9 minutes out. $6 plus. That's not a bad move. Don't take anything that I definitely don't like the I've already used 80% of my month of my $3 of my 3 gigabytes I added. Dang. I've already almost used up all 3 gigabytes I just purchased. To keep the stream alive. I'm not buying another 3 gigabytes. Freaking 20 bucks for 3 gigabytes. That got me an hour. That's insane. And I've almost used it all up. That's nuts. Dang, how much does streaming take? How many gigabytes does streaming take? Yeah, I mean, I have unlimited. I have unlimited on the phone we normally stream on, but this is not the phone I normally stream on. So that's why I'm buying data, because it's like this is my phone I use just here and there. but I need to have data on it so I could still use it. But I don't have unlimited because it's pointless. I only use like 5 gigabytes. Because I have Verizon on this phone. This one is Mint. Because Mint you can pay as you go kind of thing. Where I've now learned streaming takes up a lot of data. It's not worth it by freaking $20 an hour worth of data. That's insane. We'll end up spending all the money we make here. It's like, oh, we're making $35 an hour, but I'm putting, unlimited stream. Well, yeah, the phone I usually use has unlimited, but it's been having sound issues recently, so we had to go to this phone. If the other phone could just fix its sound issues, we wouldn't have this problem. But it said we're at 80%, so we still have a little bit left. Just have to figure it out once we get there. But I don't think I'm going to make it to 9 o'clock. I have, I don't know, 30 or 40 bucks a day. That's a lot, yeah. But as long as you're making good money. Oh, yeah, data really runs up. That's why I love having unlimited, because it's just like we do those 24-hour streams. Who knows how much data we use? No way Verizon made any money. When we were doing the 24-hour streams, Verizon was not making a dime off my family plan. No shot. I mean, we did an hour of. In the last hour, we blew through 3 gigabytes. That means that's like 72 gigabytes worth of. Oh my gosh, worth of data that we probably blew through on a 24-hour stream. Those were nuts. I would never be able to do it on this other phone. Could have also used my hotspot. $0.40 minimum. Interesting. Yeah, the Pontiac. That's why I said I would never. I'm never ever doing an Uber Eats taking every single. I'm never doing another taking every single order video again because I put that Pontiac through so much. I am not putting this car through it. This car is far too nice to put through it. And it's not even that nice of a car. It's a 2012. But still, I don't want to. I'm not taking this one. I'm not putting this car through that. No shot. This car deserves better. Nose so itchy. Freaking allergies. I'm sorry. I hate just sitting here scratching my nose. Not worth it. No, not at all. It was not worth it. We're gonna end this dash just because I'm going to be switching zones here. Switch back to the zone. Updated dash rewards. I'm not gonna lie, I don't have any. I don't have the last like 3 updates, if I'm being honest. Like genuinely, I don't have the last 3 DoorDash updates. Like they updated to like the point system, didn't see it. Then they updated something else recently. Still haven't seen the first update. So yeah, my zone is very behind. Shop and drives. Shop and drives are my favorite. I will die on that hill. That shop and delivers are the best, in my opinion. I mean, not every shopping order is the best, but you know, if you know how to pick and choose them and you know how to get to a certain store and really master it. Crazy fast. Yeah, like I said, it really depends on like. That's why I like Spark and I like Shipped because Shipped is 95% Target orders and Walmart is 100% Walmart orders. And each of my like towns only have one of each. So when I was out doing Walmart, I got that store down and I knew how to shop. Target, I know the store so easily now that I can just shop for anything. Like when Ellen's like, "Oh, I need to go grab like face cream or something at Target," I'll be like, "Oh, that's an N17. You're good. N17. It's on the third shelf." Like, "Oh, I need to go get more of the Junkless granola bars." I'm like, "Oh, that's an E33. It should be on like the second shelf." No, no one's giving me good orders here. 7. Okay. All right. I hate when Uber Eats gives you orders while you're still driving. Like, I like that it's no downtime, but it goes over the directions and I can't see it. The one time the directions popped or an order popped up as I was supposed to make a turn and I ended up missing the turn because I didn't see it. Uber Eats is like, "Oh, here's an order, $4 for 19 miles. Take it. It's good, I promise." Like, I can't see the order I'm on right now. Classic. No. Actually wasn't terrible. I should have dismissed that so quickly, but please call on arrival.
Larry W. says, "Meet at door. Please call myself."
Stop just trying to do my job here.
Larry W. says,
I know what he said. I've already.
"Call my cell phone when arriving and then."
Even for calling.
If I do 2 more, I get an extra $5.50 on Uber Eats. But deal with that noise. Buy a brand new Tesla. I personally would advise against buying a brand new car. I would definitely get a used. Just because it depreciates as soon as you leave the lot. But that's just me. That's just me. This is not financial advice. Am I supposed to go left out of here? What's the deal? $20 says I went the wrong way. Those $20 would have been correct. $22 for 18 miles. That's really $27 if we think about it. Okay, I got to loop around here. $22. I'm very tempted, 18 miles, but that's actually like kind of in the middle of nowhere. So I'm actually not going to do that. The only reason I was going to take it was because I get an extra $5.50 if I do that. So it would have been $27.50 for 18 miles, 40 minutes of work. But I don't want to be in the middle of nowhere and then have to drive, 15 minutes back. There's that same order, $17 for 17 miles. No thanks. Same order, different add-on with it. One new request came in. Thank you for giving me a request, not being that loud, annoying. I wish the DoorDash or the Uber Eats order was just like a ding, just one singular ding. But it's like an iconic ding. So I know that's Uber Eats and nothing else. Or it's like just one time. But it doesn't keep popping up new orders. Oh, interesting. Oh, yeah. I guess I should do that. It's not a bad idea. The only reason I do it is because I don't want downtime. So if I get another order, that's great. But a lot of times the orders are just frustrating. A thing that would really help us get to that promised land is Grubhub, but it's on this phone. I don't have Grubhub downloaded on this phone yet. So that's probably a solve. Just download it. But yeah, if you're just tuning in, we got about a little bit over 2.5 hours. We have $110. We're cruising right now. It's Friday night, Friday dinner. That's where the money is. Now Uber Eats went dead silent. I had to talk a little snack about it. Siphoned through all the orders. Now it's gone. Basically, gig bots. I don't know anything about gig bots or anything like that. I don't really follow that stuff. Financial goals you're trying to reach? I don't know. This year's been weird. Been a weird year. It's a tougher year. A lot of expenses and stuff have come up. We had to get my wife a new car. Screw it. I'm going to take this. It is a $10 for 5-mile double. That's crazy. But yeah, since my new job, I don't really have a set system I'm doing right now. Kind of just figuring it out. Come on, give me this request. Give me it. No way anyone else is grabbing this. It's a $10 for 5-mile Chipotle, but it's a double. Yes, I got it. Let's go. Off to Chipotle. Yeah, $10, 5 miles, estimated to take 21 minutes. But if you guys know, I was saying we just need 2 more deliveries to get an extra $5.50. So really, this order is $15.50 for an estimated 20 minutes of work. And that $15.50 would put us basically at a little over $125. Ellen got a 2016 Honda CRV. We're a Honda family now. But yeah, it was just It was the best car that we could get. Our van's engine literally exploded. Not literally exploded, but um, pretty much was unfixable. Which we were trying to get rid of that thing anyways, so it kind of nicely. But yeah, basically, she parked the car in our apartment lot, like our apartment parking lot, and it made like this really weird noise. And she was like, the whole car was shaking. She just like turned it off. Car just didn't turn on ever again. Basically, thankfully, we didn't have to spend money on a tow truck because it was right there. And then the place we bought it off took the car for $1,500. I was like, those Honda parts are worth it, I guess. But yeah, she loves it. It's a much better car than mine, I will say. It's newer, so it's nicer. But she doesn't put too many miles on her car, so I think should last like 15 years. Goals probably saving for a house right now. Nowhere close. House fund is at like $4,000 maybe. Just using my new job to pay down my debts, kind of pay for this car, pay to live. Does that be expensive now? Interest rates. So hers is pretty solid because they knew the place. Uh, they knew the owner of the place, so got a good deal. I wish we knew that they knew someone. Like, they're like neighbors or something with my in-laws. So we did not. They didn't realize that when I was getting a car because I kind of just got this car out of the blue. I was like, I was I was looking at the Pontiac. It was making a weird noise. The check engine light came on. I was like, I'm done. I'm getting a car. And this order hit the market, and 2 hours later, it was in my possession. So, but yeah, I don't know. I think hers is like 7%. Mine's like 10. I did not get a good interest rate. I tried to get a good deal, but the interest rates were just so bad, especially for a 2012. But what do I know? At least I can pay. I can pay principal. Once I pay the payment, I can pay principal as well. So I've been putting an extra $50 a month on this car, and my estimated payoff date has dropped like 4 months. So that's big. I've saved 4 months in interest, kind of. 1.5%. That's awesome. If somehow, some way, I bought my house and it was 1.5% interest, I'd buy a house right now. I would sell all of my stocks. I would, I would, I would take everything I possibly have and sell it to buy a house. If interest rates somehow just like out of the blue are like, hey, we're gonna be 1.5% for a week, I would sell everything I have to get a house at that exact moment. Gotta love the DoorDash drivers just parking wherever they feel like it. And you know they're DoorDash drivers because they're all Prius. They're all Priuses. Prius. What's the 3.75%? Oh, that's awesome. Especially in Texas too. Mortgage is probably nice and cheap. I don't know these people. Are they? I don't know all these people. All right, what do you got for me, Uber Eats? We're here. We got Matt and Sai. I don't know what that is.
But we're at Chipotle. This is the Chipotle I ate at for 58. You got bad memories here. Thank you. Yeah, how's it going, man? How you doing? Good. I got 2 orders here. Yeah. You got DoorDash? Yeah, I got it. They have some over there already. Oh, they do? Yeah. You got one of them? Yeah, I got one, brother. How you been? Good, man. How about you? Yeah. Trying to do more shopping orders here and there, yeah. I'll do like Instacart ship. Yeah, that's just like here and there. Yeah, I got Matt and Cy. They're like cheap. It's good. It's nice because like I know I'm going to the same store each time. Yeah. So it's like I know that's like I know where everything is at that point. Sai SAI for Uber Eats. Awesome. Of course, so one order right in the other. The worst.
Okay, great. Thank you. Yes, right hand. It's like, all back.
Hey, how's it going, man? Yep. Awesome, man. Thank you. Yep, no problem. All right. On the door, that's hard. $15.50 order incoming. We love that.
We love it. Continue to next stop. How far are we? 3 minutes to our next stop. That's actually like the first time in a while I've had to wait for a Chipotle order. Them things are usually ready. but shut up, Uber Eats. What's the next quest after this? 2 more trips for $7.50. If I do this one and then another one for $7.50, that's a steal right there. I gotta work up. Might have to take a double if it's solid. If there's a okay double, I might have to snag that up there. Get my grimy paws on a double from Uber Eats. I mean, hey, I usually do more DoorDash, but if Uber Eats wants to give quests out and give out some extra money, I'm going to take those orders rather than go on DoorDash. Because this order basically has an extra $2.75 per order, thanks to these quests. Then I go out and then you can go right on red. Thank you. That guy went right on red, but dang, he went slow. But yeah, honestly, another double like this is crazy. I would do this like a quick and easy 20 minutes, $15. Come on. Come on. I'd be dumb not to take it. The quest does end at 9, so I got to get another 2 done by 9 after this. That should be easy peasy. But yeah, that's the reason I keep Uber Eats on. $8 for 8 miles now. It was a double. I'll make a bold prediction here. Our next order here on Uber Eats is going to pay $1 per minute. That's my bold prediction. It's going to pay $1 per minute. Honestly, if there wasn't a wait at Chipotle, this probably would have also been $1 per minute. Dude, this alley is crazy. It's like an alley off the... Whoa. I think I'm going to take this. Holy crap, I'm going to do that. Yeah, let's do that. Screw it.
Sinai says, leave at door, unit 6.
I don't know where that is, sir. Those words mean nothing to me, unfortunately. All right, I'll be right back. We did just get another order. I will tell you when I drop this off. Questionable order, but I like it. All right. The next order I took after this was $26 double, right? $26 double for 14 miles. But if you guys remember, we had an extra $7.50 for this order. So really, that's going to be $33.55 for 42 minutes of estimated work. What? Yes, please. It's going to take us a little bit into an interesting direction, I will say. A little bit out of the zone, obviously 14 miles. But I think I want to do California tortilla for dinner. I know, another burrito. Oh, this guy, man, he just eats burritos. I like burritos. I like burritos. I like burrito bowls. Yeah, we're 3 minutes out from the second drop off here. 7:29. Yeah, it's going to take me 19 minutes. $19 to make $15. I mean, this is a crazy night. This is a crazy night. What did I say? We're going to make $33.50. That's going to put us well over $150 after this one. Because this one puts us at what, 125? So the next one will put us at 158. We just got to get it done. Just got to get it done before let's see, when would we need to get it done by? I think 850 was, yeah, we start at 450, so 850 would be the, I mean, honestly, let's get over to 160 while we're at it, you know? That would be $40 an hour. Holy crap. You guys are good luck. Put me at a $40 an hour pace. 20 minutes of work. It's a solid order. I might have taken it. You know, there could have been a chance that I would take it. You know, if it was slow on like a normal day. So Wonder orders are always good, well paying. I love Wonder orders, especially on Grubhub. Oh my gosh, they're like a cheat code here. You're not. All right, off to our next order, just like that. No downtime. Let's go. We are 3 minutes away from the place. It's 2 items. Come on. Thank you, Uber Eats Quests. You are a lamb. And Wonder orders. It depends on the. I mean, it's Friday night, but it's 7:50, so it might be ready right when I walk in. I don't know. But more importantly, we just hit the 3 hour mark, and we have $125. 3 hours, $125. That is almost a $42. I am delivering food, and we are at a $42 an hour pace. Are we joking right now? That is insanity. Oh man, that is crazy. I don't understand it. Play the game right, guys. You can make some good money. Imagine making that. Imagine if you could average this 1880 a week. You're making more than people with college degrees. But yeah, obviously this pace is a high for us, and it's obviously not something you can consistently do over and over and over and over again. Unless you're in a really good market. But then if you're in a really good market that pays this well, there's a good chance that you're like, you know, got to pay a lot. Like people in New York, $dollars an hour easily. I was like, yeah, then you pay $4,000 for your rent. First paying so high. The parking lot's dead. That's never a good sign. I wonder where everyone. All right, off we go. to the poorhouse to not get persuaded by the delicious smells. Anybody else? Anybody else getting some work in right now? Is anyone else having as getting some work in right now? Is anyone else having as lucky of a night? I did run out of space. Shoot.